Saving Smart with Warren Buffett. 1. Using some cold, hard cash. Using physical paper money instead of swiping your card seems like an inconvenience at first. However, the psychological impact of having to hand over physical money is far greater than the plastic rectangle you keep in your wallet. We have a psychological attachment to real cash, and handing over 5 $20 bills is much harder than one swipe on a card for a $100 purchase. Cards lead us to overspending, and in turn, when we can't repay what we have spent, we are hit with the high interest rates where we in turn spend more money. Number 2, Employee of the Month. Always pay yourself first. If you're ready to take control of your money, let's take a look at how you budget it. In the words of our friend Warren Buffett, don't save what is left after spending. Spend what is left after saving. The concept of paying yourself first works when you budget for your necessary needs and bills and figure out with what is left over how much you want to save. The amount left is your spending money. Set up an automatic monthly deposit into a savings account and treat it as just another bill you need to pay. Number 3, the prices of vices. Bad habits aren't just bad for you. They're bad for your bank account too. Buffett mentions, chains of habit are too light to be felt until they are too heavy to be broken. In order to change a bad habit, you first need to break it down. Understand your cue, reward, and routine. When you get a better understanding of the habit, it is much easier to break down into manageable parts of the cycle. Number 4, paycheck to paycheck roller coaster. We've probably all been caught up in this typhoon of living paycheck to paycheck, but it's possible to break. First, ignore the urge to give into short-term fixes like payday loans or hardship withdrawals from a retirement account. These will hurt you in the long run. Instead, look for things that have long-term rewards, like regular expenses you can trim, reevaluating your needs versus wants, or downgrading something in your life. Number 5, the price isn't always right. Price and value are most definitely not the same thing. Price is what you pay. Value is what you get. Break the price of the product down into hours. What we mean is ask yourself, how many hours would I have to work to pay for this? Is that price worth the value? Probably not. When making a purchase, consider this when your decision is being made and avoid impulsive buying. Number 6, investing is a piece of cake. Buffett stresses that investing is so much easier than you think. If the thought of stocks and investment funds is too stressful, try thinking of ways you can invest in your future. For example, you could invest in a more efficient vehicle that saves you money in the long run, instead of buying the fancy sports vehicle you've always wanted. Or consider saving to purchase a home instead of renting a property where in 25 years you will own your home and have equity at the end.